I killed my wife. I am so sorry, baby.
He killed love for a lie. Before this story begins, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel, because this story might change how you see love, loyalty, and temptation. Everyone thought he married his wife's best friend for happiness, but nobody knew the grave he dug first would never stop calling his name. They used to call Daniel the luckiest man alive. A calm, hardworking man with a gentle smile and a wife named Miriam who loved him with a devotion so rare it scared people. Miriam was the kind of woman who remembered how you took your tea, prayed for you when you were silent, and waited for you even when the world told her not to. She believed love was patience, and she lived it every day. Her best friend, Clara, was always around. Too beautiful, too loud, too restless. Clara laughed at commitment and mocked loyalty like it was weakness. She envied Miriam's calm marriage even though she pretended not to. Clara lived fast, flirted freely, and never apologized for breaking hearts. Where Miriam was peace, Clara was chaos. Daniel didn't notice the danger at first, or maybe he did and chose to ignore it. It began with small things, long conversations when Miriam wasn't around, secrets shared in whispers, Clara praising Daniel in ways Miriam never did because Miriam assumed love didn't need applause. Clara told him he deserved more excitement, more admiration, more fire. She made marriage feel like a cage and desire feel like freedom. Miriam noticed the change. She noticed the way Daniel no longer looked at her when she spoke, the way his phone never left his hand, the way Clara's name slipped too easily into conversations. Miriam cried alone, prayed harder, and tried to fix a marriage she didn't break. Instead of listening, Daniel grew colder. Clara filled his ears with poison. She said Miriam was holding him back, that life was short, that love should be thrilling, not quiet. She told him she would treat him better, respect him more, make him feel alive. The lie was sweet. And Daniel swallowed it whole. The night everything ended was quiet. No shouting. No neighbors alerted. Just a decision made in darkness. Daniel chose himself over the woman who had given him everything. He ended Miriam's life in a moment he believed would free him forever. But freedom never came. Miriam was buried with tears and unanswered questions. Clara wore black and cried the loudest. Daniel stood beside her, numb, pretending grief while hiding guilt so heavy it bent his spine. Not long after, Daniel married Clara. People whispered, but whispers fade. The wedding was lavish. Clara smiled like a queen who had finally won. Daniel told himself this was happiness. This was the life he had risked everything for. But Clara changed the moment the ring settled on her finger. Respect disappeared first. She spoke to him anyhow, mocked his dreams, compared him to other men. She stayed out late, lied easily, and laughed when caught. Clara cheated without shame. Men came and went like visitors in a hotel. When Daniel confronted her, she reminded him he wasn't innocent either. "You killed to be here," she said once, her eyes cold. "Don't act holy now." Those words haunted him. The home that once smelled of peace now smelled of bitterness. Clara spent money carelessly, embarrassed him publicly, and treated him like a servant instead of a husband. The same man she once praised, she now despised. Daniel began to remember Miriam. He remembered her soft voice, her patience, the respect she gave him even when he was wrong. He remembered how she defended him in public and corrected him in private. He remembered the love he murdered for a fantasy. At night, he dreamed of Miriam standing at the foot of the bed, silent, disappointed. He woke sweating, gasping, drowning in regret. Clara never cared. She brought lovers into their life openly now. She said marriage didn't mean ownership. She said if he didn't like it, he knew what to do. The woman he destroyed a life for treated him worse than a stranger. Daniel became a shadow. Work suffered. Friends left. Peace vanished. One evening, after discovering yet another betrayal, Daniel finally broke. He asked Clara why she hated him. She laughed. I never loved you, she said. I wanted what Miriam had. And once I got it, you became useless. That night, Daniel realized the truth too late. Clara never wanted him. She wanted to win. The guilt became unbearable. Miriam's love haunted him everywhere, in couples holding hands, in quiet prayers, in kindness he no longer deserved. He tried to drown the memories, but memories don't drown. They wait. Years later, justice arrived silently. Secrets always surface. The truth about Miriam's death came out piece by piece. Evidence Daniel thought was buried rose like a ghost. He was arrested, tried, and found guilty. Clara vanished the moment the handcuffs clicked. No visits. No tears. No loyalty. In prison, Daniel had nothing but time and memories. He wrote letters to Miriam he could never send. He whispered apologies to walls that didn't answer. He finally understood that love is not excitement, and peace is not boredom. He killed the woman who loved him for a woman who never could. And that was his real punishment. So remember this, when loyalty feels boring and temptation feels sweet, ask yourself what kind of life you're choosing. Because some mistakes don't come with a second chance, only a lifetime of regret. If you loved this story, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories of drama, heartbreak, and redemption.